It's been a hot and sweaty night here in Las Vegas as I'm being joined now by the undefeated rising knockout artist and prospect, Joey Spencer Jr. Joey, Manny Pacquiao beat Adrian Broner here tonight. You were there live. What'd you make of how Manny fought Broner?
I think he fought him smart. I think it took him a couple rounds to get the hang of it, but he made a good adjustment and stopped falling into him and letting Broner, get away from his shots as much. And once that happened, it was kind of a wrap because Broner didn't change up his game and make any adjustments. You know what I mean? I think that was kind of his problem. And against a guy like Manny, a seasoned veteran, you got to be able to change up your game a couple times in the fight. You're going to have to. It's going to be bound to happen. You know what I mean? And if you can't do that, you're probably going to lose. You know
Why do you think he wasn't able to go ahead and adapt and adjust?
I think, you know what I mean, it has a lot to do with ring IQ. You know what I mean? I think a lot of guys, they can be well prepared. I think Broner was well prepared. He looked like he was in great shape. He wasn't tired at the end of the fight, and he looked good. He looked like he had sharp legs. You know what I mean? I think it just had more to do with the fact that, you know what I mean? I think you got to study the game. You know what I mean? You really got to study the game and be ready, for whatever happens in the ring and be able to think on the fly and make quick adjustments. You know what I mean? It's an underrated part of boxing.
Manny's 40. A lot of people saying that he looked well in the fights. Obviously the eye test, he's not the Manny of old, but he's still pretty good. But at 40, you seeing him and you being a boxer yourself, how does he look at 40 to you?
I think he looked really sharp tonight for 40, and I think the only difference is he didn't look like he had that late round fire that he used to have. It used to when I used to watch Manny Pacquiao, it was like he never got tired. Well, I think Broner against an earlier Pacquiao, obviously, or even just a few years earlier, wouldn't be able to coast the last couple rounds without Manny getting to him. You know what I mean? I think Manny would have, maybe 3 years ago, no way Broner would have been able to just run around the ring and Manny not get to him. You know what I mean? So I think that was the difference, you know what I mean, of the 40-year-old Manny, but he's obviously got a lot of power still, a lot of pop. He showed that tonight and against Matisse, that he's still got those heavy hands. You know what I mean?
It's a freak of nature at 40 to be able to do what he's doing.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing tonight.
I'm jealous because I'm 35 and I look at Manny and I'm like, oh man. But it makes me feel better that genetically that guy's a freak, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just dedicated himself for so long, and I think that guys like Floyd and Manny can do it well into their years because they were such gym rats as early, fighters and younger fighters. So I think it catches up to fighters when they don't live that champion lifestyle, throughout the years. So,
Been making a lot of noise, a lot of waves, knockout after knockout after knockout. How have you seen this year, 2019, in your professional career, and what do you want to do?
The first year, it's been about a year since I turned pro. Turned pro last February, and it's been a great journey so far and a great year. And 2019, I want it to be my breakout year. You know what I mean? I want to really be on all the fans' radar by the end of 2019. 2020, I want to enter that contender status. And maybe the end of 2020 or early 2021, I want to win my first title. That's the plan. That's my goal. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the timeline of when you might see things happen for me.
All right, Joey, thank you so much. It's great talking to you.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.